Hey guys, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today me and my siblings are working on our mom's tire bed. So this is an old tractor tire my dad brought over for us. And right now I put 1.5 wheelbarrow loads in here. The other half's in there. And there's one box in there, a cardboard box. And they're gathering some leaves over there, and so I'm going to put that on top to weight down the leaves, and then I'm going to bring you over there to see my new pallet bed. Now my two little siblings helped me pick leaves, and we put one wagon load in there. Now I'm going to put this down to weigh the leaves down. Okay, so I'm in the circle drive in the middle. It's supposed to be a circle. In between the electric things, we have a tire. I already showed you this, but it's easier not to mow in between this. So we put a tire here, and we're gonna fill it with flowers this spring/summer. So after we put those leaves on, I put the half wheelbarrow back, the rest on top. And then they put in a few more leaves. And then I got all the rabbit manure we had. That's gonna go in there. On the last video I did of my first pallet bed, I did 1.5 gallon of rabbit manure. But I said I was going to do a second one, and I didn't. So I will do that next time we have rabbit manure, because I literally just got every single bit we had. So it's all going to go in there. So we're back over at the greenhouse. Let's see. The boys are burning some boxes. So I don't think it's too close to the greenhouse. And this is my new bed. This is the first one. This is just something I'm gonna try planting with. It's an old fridge thing. So this really doesn't need much more. Maybe like a load, or a half a load wheelbarrow. And then over here, I need to find something like what I used over here was scrap plastic, so it had holes for drainage already. Or like a holy tarp that can't be used properly. That's what I need to try and find. These pallets were a little nicer. This one not so much. But the other three were. This one does have manure on it from laying down somewhere. But it's really kind of cute. But I am going to paint it so that the wood doesn't rot. This one is just getting darker. I'm going to paint it as well. And I'll probably put the borders on top to hold the inside lining in. But yes, this one is a lot more square than this one. The pallets are newer, the three on this side. The others are all the same size, so I was able to put them all the same direction, but this one was different. And I tried it the other way and it fit, but it was not like a snug fit. So that's why I ended up doing it this way. And I don't mind that it's going a different direction. And I did measure it out. And I was not so this is the beginning of this row of beds. I was not able to fit a fourth one. I maybe could have if I put this on the edge of the concrete. But it's impossible to move now. So I just spaced this one out in the middle, and it has plenty of space in between for a wheelbarrow or who knows what else I would put in there in between. And then we'll just make one more on the end. Ignore the kids, they're playing. I mean, don't ignore them, but so that is both the beds. I'm super excited about them. So we'll have one more of these tall beds. And like for me, I'm a pretty tall person. So my belly button is like right here. So I don't have to bend at all if I was picking. And I could lean against it to reach in the middle. You know, it's not going to be bad on the back, like a lot of gardening options are. I did use filler, like those old cabinets. They're just old wood. And they'd been sitting outside and they got all the chemicals and such out. But also they're not even in the plastic, you can see. So that just took up some space because my plants are not going to need all that root space. This one, I'm not sure what I'm going to use for filler, but like wood, logs are good. Leaves, I mean, most of the leaves blew away. And I did use a lot of leaves. Straw is sacred mulch for me, so I'm letting that mold, and I will not use it as filler. I think the fire went out. But I think that's going to be today's winter prep. So I made the frame of my second bed and started filling the tire. So I'm going to continuously work on it. I'm probably not going to make another winter prep video until this one has its filler and I've started. Because I know it can get boring. I'm just repeating the same process as that one. So that's going to be all for today's video. I think I will add on what I'm doing in the greenhouse. I did put a lock on it because my little brother could kill all my plants if he opened the door. So this is it tight, and I'm gonna have to put a latch on the bottom so less air comes in, because it is not insulated. And then there's a gap at the top of the door that I need to fix, and just some spots that I didn't put wood to hold on the plastic that I need to fix. And if you can tell, I did use rulers. It was a cheap, easy way for me to do this. That whiteboard right there was actually best, but I wasn't able to go to Lowe's right away. So I had to do the rulers, and it actually wasn't bad because they already have the holes in them for my screws. These are the screws I used for them. Normal little 1 inch, I think. So my beans died because they're very sensitive to the cold. And as you can see, this hook on the inside is tighter than the outside latch. So, I mean, there's still a decent amount of space. The cat can slip through when it's locked from the outside. So what happened in here was my asparagus fern is pretty much dead. I mean, it could make it. And this arrangement I had for the summer, the one in June's dead, but I mean, it's to be expected. Let's see. That died. Basically, I just shouldn't have experimented so much because all these beans died. These were all beans. That was a little wandering Jew I tried to start. But like I said, it got too cold. The thing that didn't get too cold was my spearmint I transplanted from our summer spearmint. And our sage, I think this is. Let me think. We had lavender. It's not lavender. No, this is rosemary. Yeah, sage is leaves. Okay. Yep, I mixed them up. So I have 2 of those that survived. I propagated all 3 of these. Well, actually, I'm not sure if that's considered propagating. But basically it is. Then I did make some fertilizer and it kind of turned green. It's naturally blue because I got this fertilizer that works amazing off Amazon. But it turned green because all my plants died and I didn't use it. I'm still using it for my mint. That's my brother singing to his chickens. So I use the water still for them. They haven't died since. I do have my strawberry. I'm hoping will come back. I do not think it will, but it's 53 degrees in here, and it's like probably 5 p.m. So that's not bad. So the problem I'm having with my greenhouse is in the morning gets super hot when it's sunny. Like, say it's 30, 40s outside, I'll get 90 in here from the sun. But at night, it'll only be blocking the wind out, if that. So say it's 28 at night, it will be like 31 in here. So the herbs survive that. So that's why the beans are very sensitive. They died. The asparagus one is not dead, but you know. I have gotten the trays I have found in old barns from previous years. That's all I have. I'll order more, obviously. But I'm excited for my journey this spring using my greenhouse. I'm going to have to experiment with a way of heating at night after I get it fully insulated on the door. Please don't come in, Isaiah. Rachel. So
you need to help me clean up the trash you're going pour up.
So
Right now. Or you pay me $5.
So, once I get it fully insulated on the edges and the wind and fresh air is blocked, then I can start experimenting on heating at night, and I have no electricity nearby, so I will either have to do the Crisco candle, the candle in the terracotta pot. If you have any other suggestions, leave it in the comments below or email me, whatever. It's getting dark out, but that's about all. So that's a little greenhouse update for you and the winter prep. So that's all for this video. I'll see you guys next time.